I cannot believe what a fantastic angle I have right now for my BYOP video. This is my first BYOP I'm filming with my new tripod, giving me the best top-down angle. You guys have no idea. I'm so excited. Anyway, welcome back, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Laura. Hi, hello, welcome. We are at a very different angle because this is my build your own palette, and in the spirit of Favorites Fridays, I am picking this BYOP and filling it with all of my favorite single shadows. And I've decided also to just pull some items from the Dragon Fruit palette by Clionadh because I really struggle reaching for this palette in particular. I'm going to treat this almost as if a singles palette. And I have my round singles in this bluer, cooler tone. I don't know. And then all of my Clionadh singles are in this assorted. If you are not yet subscribed, I hope you consider subscribing before moving on. If you like build your own palette, shop my stash, panning content, things like that, I'd love it if you would subscribe and be a cutie too. So I think what I decided to do for this is I'm going to fill this big palette. I'm just going to pull a bunch of shadows. I'm going to fill this Tarte large magnetic palette. And then after I pull like just the shades that are really calling to me right now, I am going to decide either 12 or 9 shades for this build your own palette. I just figure having some of these larger assortments is sometimes a little overwhelming when I am selecting. So I'm just going to pick all the things that I really like and really want to try and use. And then I'm going to build a palette off of having a smaller assortment. It'll help me focus. I need my trusty telescopic magnet to pull shades out of this guy though. My packaging is broken, which is annoying. I have 3 shades more than 3 shades really that call my name. I really like the 2 longer pans. I like this purple, and I really like this shade Dragantini and this shade Fruit Fizz. So I am going to go ahead and pull all of those shades out and put them in here, and then I will select what I really want to use when I'm curating the smaller palette selection. Oh my gosh, will that fit all in a line? That's going to be incredible if it does. Please fit. Oh, so close to fitting all those in that line. That stinks. Okay, I think that's all I really want to pull out of the Clionadh Dragon Fruit palette. I feel like that's a really solid assortment of shades. Should I keep on with Clionadh shadows since we're already kind of in that realm already? Why not? I really love a lot of the iridescent shadows. Ooh. Okay. I know I really want to pull this guy here. This is I believe this is Chandelier. Yeah. Chandelier is so gorgeous, a really nice everyday kind of shade, and it does have a little bit of a minty, tealy kind of shift to it. So I really like that. I also feel like pulling one of these is going to go really well. It's just a matter of what one do I want to pull. I'm leaning towards maybe this one. Yeah, actually, I think I do want to pull this one. I really like these kind of warm tones with a bit of a pink shift to it. And I'm leaning towards this one because that's really the kind of shade that I've been really liking lately. And what are you? What color are you? This is Blaze. I really want to pull that out. Oh, it's so pretty. That'll be good. Maybe, yeah, I want to pull as a bunch of these iridescents. This one is Gilding. Maybe something like this. This is a little bit more out of my comfort zone. but I think it would make a really pretty lower lash shade, and I think that I could make that work with a lot of different things. Oh, I think I'm going to pull this also. This is just a really gorgeous shade. This is Foiling. I think that'll just be good for every day. Yeah. Or is that, maybe that's too much. Okay, we're going to pump the, no, I'm not going to pump the brakes. I'm kind of torn between one of these are calling me as well. They're so similar but different. I'm going to go with this one. I feel like I've either gouged a dent in this or I've used this one in the palette a few times. This one doesn't look as used. This is Empress. This is one of their glitter type vibrants. I'm going to pull that as well. I feel like I definitely have a vibe going on. It's very sunsetty for this November season. I am actually filming this on the 10th of November, so I am going to enjoy these shades. I know you guys are going to be seeing this closer to the end of the month. Anyway, moving to the round singles. I'm excited about this. Okay, so we definitely have our sunset kind of vibe going on in here. Not necessarily that this is going to be the color story or anything like that, because again, I am planning on putting it into these two palettes. And so I don't even know where I want to start in this palette, if I'm being really honest. Maybe this guy. This is a Glaminatrix single. It's really pretty. I just don't give myself enough okay to use it. So let me just pull that. That definitely goes with the colors I've been pulling. And I do want to start pulling some mattes out of this palette. Obviously, we don't have any Cliona mattes. But I feel like I can pull some mattes out of this without taking too much focus away from my Pan That palette. This is getting harder and harder as I select more shades. I'm like looking at this and I'm like, I don't want to overwhelm myself too much, but I have to remember I am going to whittle it down from here. So I can really fill this up with whatever I want right now and be totally fine. Some of these like more out there kind of multi-chromes have been really calling to me lately, like very out of my comfort zone shades for I don't know what reason. I have been really pushing myself to try to use some like other things that are out of my comfort zone. And I'm really happy that I have been, because I feel like I'm leaning towards some items that I might not have actually put in previously because of that. Saying that, I'm kind of leaning and looking at these, and I feel like I should put one of these in. I think that would be fun. Are they a favorite necessarily? No, but it's because I don't really give myself the okay. Ooh, actually, I think this would go really well with a shade that I'm trying to do some stuff with. Okay, yeah, I think that's enough singles. Let's go ahead and just close these up. I really don't know if I want to do a 12 pan or a 9 pan. I'm going to go with the 12 pan, I think, just because I feel like that'll give me a little bit more flexibility, and I'll just enjoy, I think, 12 shades to accompany. Again, I mean, I am still trying to use my Pan That palette for one more month, or by the time you're seeing this, a couple more weeks. I'm going to go ahead and pick out of this. I think for sure I want to put the matte shadows in. I think that this is just going to look really nice. I might change my mind depending on space. I'll put that on the bottom. I also think I want to surprise myself and put these two shades in. Oh man, is that not going to fit? This is a maybe. I feel like I really want to put this shadow in. It's just so cool. It has a bit of a green. It's just such a cool multi-chrome. And I think it'll it'll be a shadow that I can wear around Thanksgiving and it'll look really pretty. This I'm not sure about, so I'm going to just set that to the side. I just want to move my round singles down and then have my Cliona shadows accessible, like a little more accessible than they are. Because I definitely want this one and this one. And this. I also for sure am going to want this. I think that'll just be really pretty with a lot of looks. Honestly, I'm thinking even... Oh, no. Don't be wild. Will that fit like this? Oh my gosh, that is incredible. I'm going to put the two long shadows. This is just a slender amount of space right there. And I think that means I'm just going to leave these three to be used a different time. It doesn't mean I can't reach for them. I just think I want to focus on these three in particular. And then I do think that means I don't really want to focus on this because I have some of those tones in there. I am thinking this. I'm thinking this. I think this shade I want to focus on is too similar to this one. So I'm going to say no to this. Oh, and then out of these three, I'm almost leaning no towards that, and then maybe this one that has a little bit more purple in it to tie in more of those shades. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to go with this one. Possibly, because I was thinking about that. And then, okay, let's not be too hasty on this. But I do think I am going to put these shades back away. These will be used a different time. I'm okay with that. And we can focus on, yeah, I do want to roll these in. So I'm going to stick these in really quickly. That'll be good. All right. This is, oh gosh, what are you? X-rays. I have a lot of like shadow staining on the bottom of the labels, so they're a little hard to read sometimes. This is X-rays by Pretties for Your Face. Definitely different than kind of what's going on in here already. Then I have, this is Cobweb. Again, another Pretty for Your Face. That's really pretty though. I feel like that goes with the vibes more that I'm going for, but let me swatch this shade. This is the Cliona Shadow Chandelier. Yeah, that's a whole different vibe. So I think I am going to roll this one in, and I think I am going to put this guy back away. Then I have space for two more shades, and I have three to choose from. So... okay, this is Tomb by Fantasy Cosmetica. It's a little bit more of a gray-green kind of holochrome. Really pretty. I have this here, which is Book, another Fantasy Cosmetica, like holochrome. This one leans a little bit more of that purpley kind of shift, so it's a little bit... you can see the different tones in there. And then this is JD Glow Unexpected. Another, like this one is very different from kind of the vibes we're going with. But I think this would be really pretty, one, with either one of these. But also with my Pan That palette, since I am still working on that. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is roll in these two and not this one, which surprises me because I really like green shadows for this time of year, but I don't know what is happening right now, but I'm into the more plum tones, and I am going to ride this wave because this wave never comes to me. This is going to be what I put my attention to the next couple weeks in addition to my Pan That palette. I want to just use these shadows as much as possible, maybe make some progress in my eye bank, but I am going to just swatch these. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if there's anything in this palette that you'd like to see a dedicated look for. If you want to see this in a short form content to do any looks, just let me know. Leave a comment down below. Other than that, let me know some of your favorite color pairings with some of these multi-chromes, since I do have a lot more unique fun shades in here. I think maybe some unique fun color pairings, not necessarily just these warmer tones down here would be fun. But yeah, I'd love to chat in the comments. But until my next video, I hope you guys are staying healthy, sane, and safe, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!